Alright, so we've done a lot so far. We've got some psychological testing, we've got lots of education, we got you exposed to a bunch of stuff going on so you can begin to make some determination of where you want to be. We've also been, during this process, producing a very powerful resume. And let me walk you through that for a second before we take a look at our last step together. That resume that we prepared, let's think about that for a second. And let's begin by looking at a college graduate's diploma, because that becomes his resume. And here it is. That's his diploma. And in here, as an employer, is what I know. It took him about 5 years. 4.8 is the national average right now. It cost him $145,000. He's going to carry about $37,500 of that in long-term debt as he moves forward. And that's about it. I know most of the courses he took don't mean anything to me at all. He took courses in English literature, in Russian history. He took courses in snowboarding as he went up to NAU. He took courses in the social impact of Star Wars on 21st century pop culture. I don't care. There's probably some business courses in here sometime during that 5 years, but I really don't know what they are. Now let's take a look at the escape velocity resume. That's this one. Everything I see, everything you've done, is to make you a better asset to my company. The testing, college courses, the Microsoft Office I'm loving, and then you went to the extra step to take specific courses for my job. Everything I see here applies to what I'm trying to do. And you know what else? It's current. You just did it. Versus somewhere in the last 5 years. This is a very impressive tool, the resume that we've just created together. That's the good news. Here's the bad news. So what if you don't know what to do with it? Because in the end, even with this powerful tool, you're still a young person with little or any experience. How are you going to kick the door down of that Fortune 500 company to get that interview? What credibility do you have that puts you ahead of him? And the difference is me. You can't do it, but I can. I'm not an educator. I'm a businessman. I've spent a half of a career as a corporate executive with tremendous success, and I've done the same thing as an entrepreneur. I can pick up the phone tomorrow and get in front of somebody in any company. If I'm just calling to let them know what I do and let's have a cup of coffee together. I will help you kick those doors down. I am your advocate. From this point forward is really where I earn my money. You and I are going to decide where you want to go, and I'm going to help us get there. Placement, remember, is how this all works. You don't leave me until you're in that job. Or you've started your own firm, your own entrepreneurial effort. And several of our kids have done that. I've done 5 different entrepreneurial companies, my own companies. And they've all had some level of success. A couple of them more than others. One a big home run. But I know how to do it. I know how to walk you through the process. I know how to get money. I know how to get you a business plan, and we will get you going. Whether it be placed with a corporation, having your own business, or in some cases, both. I am your advocate.